That EA logo spun around like that looks kind of weird.
What?
And when it was at an angle, it looked way worse. Now it looks like EA, but like before, it looked like it was totally different lettering. Whatever. Actually, let's look at these really fast. Invert. No, I don't want any of that. Soldier sprint, toggle, that's fine.
I do invert my flight, but I also kind of screwed myself by doing that.
Advanced flight.
Yeah.
Manual control for space flight ships. Oh, it's just auto straight.
Okay, that's nothing then.
Who cares? Like in space battles, who cares?
Yeah.
I guess. Hold on. If you're on the planet and you can run in, if you're playing as a ship on like Theed and you can crash into the ground, then it matters. But disable roll. Turn off manual control of starfighter roll.
Why?
Don't know.
Does rolling even do anything in this game?
I don't know. Would it? I have no idea.
It shouldn't.
Soldier sensitivity. I'm not gonna mess with this. I should probably mess with sensitivity because it felt kind of a bit sluggish, but I'm not gonna mess with that right now.
Did your brother change it or is it default 20? Because that seems extremely low for a game.
Maybe he did change it. Maybe I'm gonna bump it up a little bit.
Just try it out. Yeah. Now, okay, the zoomed sensitivity is default 47% because that's what it is for me, and I thought to myself that is such an oddly specific number for it to be default.
47?
Yeah.
They're big fans of Hitman, I guess.
Shit.
Okay, let's see.
Watch the Hitman series.
Huh?
I said watch the Hitman
Wait, if
series.
this is coming out close to when research runs starts, there should only be like an episode or two of that out, probably. But I mean, you can go watch us play Hitman if you want. If like that's gonna be the first thing that comes out. So if you're watching this video, you can also see us play Hitman 2016. It does exist, and you can watch it.
This is the last game mode. In the beta.
There's also the arcade stuff, which we'll screw around with.
This is the last multiplayer game mode.
So you still haven't seen The Force Awakens, have you?
Nope.
I'm sure somebody is gonna make a sarcastic comment about you ain't missing much. Well, he missed the most, like the highest grossing film of all time. So there is that. It's there's people having mixed feelings about that movie, and I understand because it's very much like it's a New Hope clone sort of.
Yeah.
I still think that Rey and Finn, kind of the two main. Is that Jyn Erso?
Is it?
No, it's not. That's not her. What is this?
He's a rocket trooper. It's a nobody.
What is that? Oh, it's a jump trooper. Okay, got it. I didn't see the jetpack. That makes sense. Okay. I was a little bit confused. Just when it was in shadow down there, it looked like the lady from Rogue One.
Yeah.
But no, like Finn and Rey, the two main protagonists of The Force Awakens, were like empathetic enough, interesting enough characters that I didn't mind that the plot structure was kind of similar. But if The Last Jedi is just Empire, then the whole thing's a wash, and then like we're done. If they just repeat the same like plot structure again, same plot again, then we're toast. No more. I won't have any more of it. With that one movie, I was okay because it's like
Jar Jar comes back.
They got to win back old fans. They got to win back people who haven't seen the movie. Like they had to play into nostalgia from people who haven't watched those movies since like the 70s.
Right.
So I get it. I get why they played it the way they did.
Wind of an artifact here in Takodana. And they're sure to do everything they can.
This is the Cantina replica. There's a scene that's again like very much from A New Hope ripoff. It's like hey, they go to a bar and there's all kinds of wacky aliens in the bar.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there instruments?
Oh yeah.
Is there a jizz band?
No.
Oh.
There is an instrument.
And yes, people, that is what it's called in the canon. I know that much at least.
The whatchamacallit, Lin-Manuel Miranda apparently like helped write the music for the Cantina band in The Force Awakens. I guess I've just totally outflanked the enemy.
Well, they got the package. So.
Well, I outflanked them at least.
You did.
He's gonna walk right into me. Maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know. Get ready. Yeah, sir. Is it him? Oh, he's.
And I lost it at that second, and then lost all my firepower. That was
It
great.
was about to be really cool.
I thought he was gonna get closer to me faster than that. I underestimated, or overestimated rather, how quick he would be. That's fine.
Now this is a weird game mode to me. All right,
why does my officer outfit look like something in Imperial? Oh, I forgot. That's what they kind of have that kind of olive drab look in the Force Awakens. I kind of forgot. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I was saying, like, this is a game mode that I find really kind of strange because, okay,
it's single flag CTF, right?
Yes, but this is why I find it weird. Okay, the main game mode, like, it's a ticket system and you whittle it down, and it's all for just it being a prolonged battle, and you try to get their tickets down before it gets to the next phase.
My sensitivity, that's for sure.
Oof.
I wasn't quite
before it
ready
gets
for
to the
that.
next phase, and you're working towards that the whole time. This though, this one is another. It is a ticket-based system, obviously, but the reason I find it weird is, realistically, you could grab the objective and win the match in 30 seconds.
It looks like they're about to. They're right on top of it.
Yeah, well, I still haven't seen anybody. I still haven't seen the Rebels lose this game mode yet, or win this game.
Really?
Yeah, wait, shoot.
Which one? To make up your mind.
The team you're on, I haven't seen them lose yet. I have not seen the Rebels lose.
Wow, you haven't seen the Empire get the thing once? Not the
Nope.
Empire, the First Order. Excuse me.
No, not yet. So, admittedly, I haven't played a whole lot of this
Okay,
game
well,
mode.
that takes a while to come out.
I played about 5 or 6 matches of this yesterday, but every time it was a very clean win. So,
I'm gonna get rid of this Uzi and get to an actual weapon.
yeah.
Whoa, that took some a few seconds for the model to come in there. Now I have the Uzi. Now I have the wrong thing in my hands again.
No, it's just a beta. No, don't worry about
What are you
it.
smiling at me for, huh? Like I was smirking at me like you knew something I don't. I don't like it at all.
He knows the
Nice
weapon
puckering
he's
his lips
the
at me a
wrong
little bit.
one. He knows.
I can't wait to. Well, I don't know if I get this game, which wait. I thought I hit X.
Oh.
Whatever. I can't wait to be able to like actually customize stuff in this game properly. Because I mean, like that's. I remember in the previous game, like it was all built around rank, and I actually kind of prefer it to be like spend money to get it. Because like, what if I just want to make my character look a certain way? I can just spend the money to get those parts. Hypothetically, I guess if it's all tied up in loot boxes, then I spend $1 million and don't get what I want. Is
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. But
Hopefully it'll be like a lot of games handle it nowadays, where you can get them out of loot boxes, but also there's a separate set that is, you know, rank based that you earn.
yeah, because I remember like in the first game looking at kind of the unlock list, and you had to be like max
Are they
level.
about to win this?
They're about to
Am
win
I about
this.
to see this?
I remember seeing that you had to be max level essentially before you could get like the Scout Trooper helmet, which is just like the most basic variation of a Stormtrooper helmet that that exists.
I can't believe I'm about to see this. I really can't.
They're about to win for sure. I mean, I'll try to hold the line, but I don't think I can do that alone.
They've reached the extraction.
So, okay, so let me get this straight.
Whatever they wanted with that thing,
I've-
they have it now.
I never saw them blow up the carrier vehicle until I came over here, and they did it twice. And I'd never seen anybody lose this one until now.
What it means is that I'm really good as clones and I'm really bad as rebels.
Maybe.
It's all tied up in me, basically, is what I'm trying to say right now. Wow, look at that rank up.
Whoa.
My brother did some work earlier today, I guess. We're already rank 9.
10 is the max you can get in this.
Oh, well then there you
Because
go.
I hit that earlier today.
Play
playing.
Starfighter Assault. Play, yeah, okay, I guess we got all that taken care of.
Woohoo.
Are these daily challenges or whatever?
Maybe, because
There's no way they could be overall challenges. These gotta be daily.
Yeah, well, it was weird. Earlier, I had all mine filled out, and then it changed, like, the next match, so I don't really don't. So maybe I just hit, maybe the time is weird for it. Like, maybe it's one of those, like, at 2 o'clock it changes kind of thing. Or maybe it's just...
Ooh,
every now
yay. I like Stormtroopers.
All right, just don't get the flamethrower trooper. Or do, show everybody how worthless he is.
Got a lady ginger officer. At least I saw footage earlier where... Oh, yeah, no, her eyebrows are definitely ginger. Mm-hmm. One of the main officers in the movie is a ginger, but it's a dude. So I guess they only recruit gingers to be officers. They know they don't have souls, so they'll command their men into battle
Exactly.
without hesitation.
Retrieving an artifact from the resistance here on
This looks
Takodana.
good.
Obtain the
Yeah.
package
I mean, it's still like, it absolutely looks good. It just doesn't look PC good.
Well, I was referring to the textures that we're not loading in.
The textures that we're not loading in, yes, there were a few of those. Okay, I have literally never seen this in any of the footage that I've watched. Nobody's ever come over here. Is that...
It's a ship.
That's
Wait,
Slave 1.
That is, in fact, Slave 1.
Why is Slave 1 parked over here? Is this lore backstory details for the upcoming film? Are we going to find out in the next movie that Boba Fett was here the entire time?
Make a new video about it.
Now, just what is that? To me, that looks like it could be a hand. And I know who else has hands. Could that be Boba Fett in The Force Awakens?
About your
Oh,
theories.
yeah, lore theory mongering? Absolutely. Those are my favorite types of videos.
Do it.
He said
We're
sarcastically.
doing it right now. We already did a loot box opening video.
I guess you're right, we did. I mean, while we're selling out, we might as well sell out all the way, right? Mm-hmm. Wow, I've seriously outflanked these guys. I haven't seen any of the footage. I mean, I haven't watched like hours and hours of footage, but I have watched some, and I haven't seen a single player come over here.
No, I've never been over here.
You can harshly outflank these guys.
You can. The only thing is, like, since this is objective based, like,
I mean, who cares if it's in here? Then it's. Plus, I imagine this map is going to get reused for other things.
Yeah.
This map's probably going to get reused for other game modes, so.
It really is a small map, though, so it'd have to be, like, highly...
What? Uh-huh. Yep.
All right.
Can I go into the basement and find the room where Ray was having her vision? This is obviously not the way to the basement, but I'm just looking around in general. There's a robot. That's nice.
Cool.
He's just hanging out. This room is a dead end. Oh, hey! Come with me! I'll cover you. Okay, there's actually people outside shooting at him already. I thought there'd be people chasing him up the stairs, but there weren't.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be reused because I've not seen any of this because there's not a purpose of coming up here for this game.
Well, you can if the artifact is still inside and you get control of the castle. If you're the rebels, you can defend it.
You can, but being upstairs and
Is there
whatnot-
fall damage?
Let's find out.
As we all know,
I guess
rolling at the top of your jump reduces damage upon hitting the ground.
Of course.
Grenade ready.
Oh, I'm a lady stormtrooper. Very nice.
Blast. The package has been dropped.
Uh-oh.
Retrieve it before the resistance can secure it.
Now, radar seems...
Does securing it as the rebels actually mean anything?
It's just time-based. If nobody on your team picks it up for a limited time, like, it just goes back. But them standing near it doesn't do anything from what I've seen. Are they just oblivious?
Yeah, they just didn't notice me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all for it. Please don't notice me. Notice me less, in fact. All for it. They had no idea that I was there, tearing them to pieces, I guess.
But I
thought my partner was going to pick it up, and he didn't.
Nope. Radar is kind of, maybe it's not finicky or maybe I don't understand it, but from what I've seen, there have been a lot of moments where it's like it seems like on the radar somebody is right next to you, but nobody's there, or they're miles away.
That's beta.
It is a beta. I'm just saying.
Excuse it until the full release when it's all exactly
When
the same.
it's the exact same.
Been there one too many times. Well, I guess I've never been there because I mean, I don't know. I do write stuff off as, oh, it's a demo, like, I get it, but I never, like, when people go, oh, don't worry about it, it's just a demo, then it's like, no. Even if it is just a demo, you still need to point it out so people know, because what if they don't know? What if it is actually a feature, not a mistake?
What if they do know, but not enough people are complaining about it, so they're not going to change it?
Yeah, exactly. He got behind me with the Uzi, that's how it's supposed to go, with that weapon. I didn't know how to use it. I keep forgetting to hit X to skip.
You can be the rocket trooper.
I don't want to.
You want to be the flamethrower trooper.
I want to be the sniper. I like playing as the sniper in this.
I do actually really like the rocket trooper just because the survivability is there. Like, you get into an engagement.
I'll play with him in a second here. So I guess there's no actual... No, so look, the artifact is back in here.
Yeah, because nobody on your team picked it up.
Okay, so it actually does move back if you if you hold it long enough. No, see, then absolutely there is a point to being able to outflank and or defend this castle, because if the rebels can warp it back here, they can just... If they can maintain control of this space, then you can't acquire it.
Yeah.
The package is in.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go up top and reply to Overwatch for this guy as he's leaving.
Okay. Go for it.
And then after he's out of the castle successfully, then I'm going to try and find Ray's, the room where Ray has her vision.
I hadn't seen the movie, so
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking
There's a
about.
bit where she goes into the basement and sees spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh, man, it's that time of year again.
Yep. For once, this video is actually going to be released relatively close to the time when we're recording it, because I have to release it while it's irrelevant. So,
Exactly.
So we can actually say that. Oh crud!
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that. Okay, but you see what I mean? Like it's still pretty accurate from the hip, so it's actually viable.
Yeah,
don't
all the
have to be
guns feel
scoped in all
pretty
the
good
time.
in this game, admittedly, especially at range. Except for that submachine gun one, every weapon I've been able to see, like every weapon I've used has had good, like meaty range to it.
I felt like we already were at the top of the castle, but I guess hold on. Do either of these doors open?
All right,
You can't see out these windows.
this is a good room to be in.
You see what I mean?
That's the RP room.
Huh?
So that's the RP room.
What's the RP room?
That's the room where people that are going to RP like go, so they won't be interrupted by the enemies.
What do you mean by RP?
Role playing.
Oh yeah. Sure. Got it. No, what I was gonna say
That's
is
where the
this is,
machinima videos.
Yeah, I was
are
about to say it's clearly there for machinima. Here's okay, absolutely. This is the hallway.
The package has been returned.
Where's the skeletons?
They should be right in this room.
Oh,
I can't go in. The skeletons should have been in that room, but I
the
couldn't go in
skeletons
there.
locked the door.
There are skeletons in the closet, and they don't want to come out. Where am I? Oh, I'm here.
Oh. All right.
Okay, they're all over the place. I need to go away. I need to go away now. Need to go away now.
Wow, they're actually chasing you down. That rarely happens.
Okay.
Ooh.
Seize it quickly.
I guess that M16 isn't as strong as we thought it was.
Oh
when we
no,
used it
they had the
previously.
exact same one.
Oh, okay, got it. Then that's why. They're just better. I keep forgetting to hit that button. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, no, I guess there's too many in play.
Yep.
There's too many flame troopers in play right now. It would be inefficient to send more.
Maybe there's just something about them that we don't know.
I've seen footage, and it looks like their damage output is so minuscule and their range is so bad that they're just completely useless.
Like if they were the rocket trooper, like if the rocket trooper had it and you could just dash
Ha!
it close, maybe it
Ha!
would work. But I don't see any movement abilities.
Ha! No, for
You couldn't let him have that. You had to steal his kill.
it wasn't
with
about
1 HP.
stealing the kill. It was about me living long enough. His reticle was trained on me. I wasn't going to wait for my buddy to finish the guy off. I was going to defend myself.
You weren't gonna wait a year for that
Are
flame
you-
to kill him.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I guess lady. What are you doing, lady? This is why women shouldn't be in combat. That was a joke, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't a serious comment. Anyway,
Joke alert.
but my health keeps going up. I didn't think I got buffed.
That's that's what it looks like when you got buffed. So
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
it went down and then went back up again. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Good comment.
I was talking about something before I shot that guy. Oh, I was gonna say the flamethrowers are weird in video games because it seems like they're almost always either A, incredibly overpowered, or B,
Or just
totally
bad.
useless. And there's
Absolutely.
no in between.
Never.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, as if it's gonna be something you have to specially use, it has to be, special. It has to be kind of overpowered. But like, the extent to which they are just utterly useless or utterly overpowered sometimes.
There really aren't that many.
Hey, let's find out.
There really aren't that many in multiplayer games. Like I'm thinking back to some of the older Call of Duty, but they were bad in both of those. I know. There was
No,
one,
what are you talking about? The one in World at War was fantastic. I mean, it was really short range, but it was essentially an instant kill.
It was short range, but it was like that's the thing is like I don't know.
Okay, I have a bunch of abilities with this guy, actually. I don't know what any of them do. Do you have any
One's
idea?
left L1's a grenade. R1 is either regenerate health or give you more health, and I don't know what L1 and R1 are. No
Okay, I'm gonna
idea.
put a grenade onto the objective, except it went that direction.
Yeah.
There are better grenade physics in Modern Warfare 2, people. Okay,
Yeah.
see what I mean? I think that, and those hit indicators I just got were from the incendiary grenade, not from the shot.
All right, buff yourself and go in.
What is
Let's
the
go.
what is my top one do?
That is so much. Oh my god, I don't know what your top one does, but you may want to.
Cooling cell. Oh, does this mean I can use it infinitely, maybe?
That's. Oh my god, that's so. That's so bad. That is insanely bad.
You see, I saw the footage of it, and it was like totally useless.
Oh my gosh.
Its damage output is
Okay, like what I was
non-existent.
What I was gonna say about World at War is it wasn't. You couldn't really outgun people with the flamethrower, but.
Whoa, okay.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You couldn't really outgun people with it necessarily. Like, I guess
You had to
I-
get close.
Yeah, but and in
It was
Black Ops,
essentially
it
a
was bad.
shotgun.
It was essentially a shotgun. Yeah.
It was bad in Black Ops? I didn't even know there was a flamethrower in
It was an
Black Ops.
underbarrel attachment. If that tells you anything.
Oh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess if it's just an attachment, it'd have to be pretty weak, or else that'd be terribly unbalanced.
It's like those are the only games like.
Whoa, what is
Whoa!
going on?
What? Was that like a?
Oh, it must have been a trap. It must have been a mine.
Yeah, but I've never seen that before.
It was a Monster Hunter tie-in.
Shoot.
Are you excited for Monster Hunter World,
Boy,
Joey?
I can't tell you how excited I am for World.
I'm excited to film it with you. We'll have to. I'm not gonna buy it, but we'll have to bring your copy over here and film
I'm
it for a couple of
super
hours.
down with that, honestly.
You'd be the expert. I would know
I
absolutely
am
nothing.
not the expert, that's for sure.
You'd be more an expert than me, at least. I mean.
I'm going to tell people that I started with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and they're gonna complain that I'm not a true fan.
Yeah.
I didn't start with the older games. Wah. Well, guess what, people? The biggest Monster Hunter YouTube also started with 3 Ultimate. And you
Oh, yeah?
wouldn't
Who's
guess.
that?
Gaijin Hunter.
Gaijin Hunter.
That's his name. He's a dude. He's a pretty cool dude. He literally, he got 20 years old. Like when he hit 20 years old, he's like, I'm gonna go to Japan. And he was like, I don't know any Japanese.
I'll
I'm
learn
just-
Japanese.
And he went
When you
there.
go to a foreign country and you have to eat, you'll learn the language.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did. And now he's got a
I
good
can't believe I
job.
did that.
He's got a family, a child, and makes Monster Hunter videos.
I can't believe I just pulled that off and got both of those kills. I picked up 2 easy kills there. But yeah, I mean, like, that's that whole thing. People get really elitist about when people come into things, but it's that whole rant that I had in the Final Fantasy 15 video of, like, if you don't bring in new customers, the hardcore demographic inevitably shrinks. You have to bring in new people, or else the whole thing will die.
And generally, those are also the people that complain about any changes that, like, oh man, this change is making the game easier. Like, yeah, it's making menu navigation easier because it's not abysmal anymore. Like,
I got it close to the objective.
you did. You got a lot of points that round.
I feel happy with my performance there.
You can be a flame trooper again. No, please.
I was about to. If you hadn't said no, please, I actually might have hit okay. I've got a close distance before they send it back.
Well, here's the thing: is you can't pick it up as a rocket trooper because otherwise you could just dash over to the objective.
Well, it doesn't matter. All I need to do is secure it. I just cared about closing distance and securing it. Oh no.
Your L1 is an aerial jump, and your R1's just a long directional jump.
That rocket launcher was good. I expected it. I don't know why I did, because it's not. I guess when I saw that rocket launcher and I was a jet trooper, I assumed because Boba Fett and Jango Fett have a rocket launcher built into their jetpack, I imagined it was going to be that, and I was going to fire it immediately. But when he pulled out the rocket launcher, I was like, okay, sure, whatever. That's why it took me a second to fire it, because I expected it to have already fired. It's going to get returned, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
They've recovered the package.
All my hard work.
All those double kills for nothing.
Is that mine? Was that for a friendly?
I don't know. That was one of those.
I can't
pulsers.
imagine there were any rebels just hanging out over here, like just so confident that they'd get returned they were going to camp out on the objective. So I've got to assume that was sent by one of my guys. And I'm about to get blown away by this.
Nice.
Saw that coming. Second I came around the corner.
Reinforcements are here.
I'm going to try and get onto the roof. If it spawns me in the castle, I'm going to go to the roof and try and cover my guys moving forward. Okay, well, that's close enough to the roof for me to feel like it's a worthy investment of my time. I don't know, maybe. I don't know how... Okay, no, the staircase is right here, yeah. It's a pretty easy trip to the roof.
But yeah, I've had fun with this demo, and it's not one of those things where it's like, oh man, I sure am convinced to get it. I feel the same way I felt when the first one came out, and that was... If they handled the DLC well, then the extra content and stuff.
A lot of time wasted to get up there. I meant to crouch. We should mention that crouch in this game is hold O and roll is tap O. It should really be the other way around, or roll should be a double tap, as far as I'm concerned.
And the thing is, like the right analog stick clicking in doesn't do anything, so it's literally just wasted space. You could really just have crouch there and then just press the circle to dodge.
I really quite like the specialist. Like, I quite enjoy this because it's effective at short range without feeling cheap, and the maps are big enough and it fires well enough that it can be used at long range as well, like an actual sniper rifle.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I really do like the feel of the gameplay in this. Like the actual, first person and third person shooting feels good. All the weapons feel good that I've used so far. Like it's a solid game. The first one was a solid game too, but it was just their handling of all their DLC and whatnot that
For
really stopped me
it's
from
ultimately going to come down to if it has a good single player campaign. If the reviews say the single player campaign is good, I'll buy it and I'll do a playthrough of it.
Finish the job.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, I may even, if I have time in the schedule to record a single player, a playthrough of it. Not that I make we don't make a ton of money off of this, but hypothetically, I could theoretically get the game and do a return on investment just from doing a playthrough of the single player campaign. I kind of doubt that it would get that much viewership, but I would be open to that.
Yeah.
kind of to review it for myself.
It'd be an easier way to convince yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I knew I wasn't gonna make it very far. I was like, I immediately ran out into the open and they were all right there in the trees. That was stupid.
Now this will go into overtime.
I probably just handed that into there. I probably just handed the objective to them.
Nah. It stays in overtime until it would be returned, and if somebody picks it up, it immediately resets overtime.
One thing that I don't like about the design of the First Order guys, I like their uniforms just fine. I like that they're more diverse in terms of we never saw lady stormtroopers, but we got lady First Order people. Just not even from a feminism or ma diversity standpoint, but just diversity makes things more interesting. You got more varied types of characters.
Absolutely.
It makes storytelling more interesting. But I really hate their guns. They all look like toys because they're all black and white.
Well, here's the thing: they have to look like toys so you can market it as toys.
But that's the thing. That's exactly what I was thinking. Is the older guns didn't look necessarily like toys. I guess the idea is now you can make really accurate models of the First Order guns because they look silly enough that it doesn't matter, because they're all black and white, and you just put a slight orange tip on it, and nobody's ever going to think that's a gun. You're never going to get in trouble.
Exactly.
It's just disappointing, because they don't look as cool.
But I mean,
10
just like...
rank up, and that's it for the beta? 10's the max?
Yep.
Alright,
But
whatever.
I mean, like, just imagine if, like, one of them just has, like, a straight-up, like, good-looking Magnum, and they try selling that to kids. Like, that doesn't work these days.
No.
Sure did back in the day, but not
What's
anymore.
you know what I was going to say and I forgot to say, or I didn't get to? I was going to say that mode, because there's no timer on it, right?
Yeah, it's just ticket-based.
Reminds me of Sabotage in the old days in Call of Duty, when it would just go on for forever sometimes.
Okay, which one was Sabotage? Was
Sabotage was single bomb, 2 objectives, 1 objective on each side. Single explosive, each team has an objective to defend.
That was a fun match.
That-
Our game mode.
I had matches that would last like upwards of 40 minutes. Of just trying to push that forward.
There's something special about like older FPSs where there's a game mode that can last for just a millennia.
Charged with retrieving an artifact from the resistance.
Oh, I forgot to hit continue and actually like pick a thing. Did it just spawn me as a random stormtrooper?
You
It did.
are the assault.
Yeah, I forgot to hit.
Get
I
your
keep
shotgun out so
I
you'll
keep
move
forgetting to hit
faster.
buttons to move into, like to move through the menus, like hitting X to go to the next menu and whatnot. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go around behind him because we know that works. Then I'm gonna whip out my shotgun. Now that we know that we can literally just walk around behind these guys and it doesn't matter.
I could just be bad, but I haven't gotten a lot of luck out of shotgun yet.
I've seen good footage of it. It seems like it's a one-hit kill at close proximity. So
Yeah.
we'll
Which
see how it
works a
goes.
bit.
Where are they?
Are they just... Oh, yeah. Cool.
Okay, I lost it just in time for it to be super useful. Huh!
Ooh. Whoa!
I tried to put a grenade down, but yeah, I think my guy went grenade out, but then I got Uzi'd to death.
We haven't seen it in this yet, but I've had multiple occasions of me trying to do an ability as I die, and when I spawn in, my character is in the like
Really?
middle of the
Let's see.
animation.
Nope.
Nope, okay.
I changed the class, so it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter because I did not.
We have taken the package.
Okay, there. See, I rolled when I landed that time, so now it's realistic.
Whoa.
Now it's super realistic.
My Star Wars game is realistic.
It's realistic by Star Wars standards. People talk about that, like the first game was like, oh, it's an authentic Star Wars experience. It looks so realistic. Which means, sure, it looked nice, and it had cool sound effects, and everybody went pew-pew. That's fine. I get it. I like that. I mean, I like it when my games look nice.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that wasn't... I don't think I quite caught that guy in my line of fire there with that.
I don't know.
It looked like he got highlighted, but I'm not sure.
Down there at the bottom, you see how it says 1?
Uh-huh.
That's, like, that's how many people are in your range. So it's
Oh, okay. Okay, I was wondering what that meant. Got it. That makes sense. Is that bomb just not going to explode?
Package now.
There's weird delay on some of these things.
That guy's detonated that EMP, and it didn't make his gun freak out like it was
That
supposed
wasn't
to.
the EMB, that was the flashbang.
No, it's equipped it. I have the...
Yeah, but it doesn't replace the flashbang. It replaced your turret. So it's your R1.
Oh, my bad. Got it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it because I don't know that.
Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3. Let's find out.
Disruption engaged.
Yeah, it just went off in my hand, and
So
I saw like a blue wave go out of
Yeah,
its
okay,
range,
so it's just-
but I don't think I got the guy behind this thing in it. Okay, did not land it, and I'm about to die. Okay, he can't see though. He can't see either, so I'm just gonna run around him.
Oh.
Either he couldn't see either, or he was just humoring me, like waiting for me to do something. He's like, "Why aren't you shooting?" Look at all those leaves blowing over that dead body. That was super dramatic and sad. Like this, look at this this rifle here. You see what I mean about it looking like a toy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, are these the same gun?
No?
One is a
Why is
10K, and one is sure, whatever.
What?
One's a lower rate of fire but higher damage. I'll use that one. That's fine. That's like, I forget what the name of it was, but there was a gun in, because I don't know the name of any gun in Star Wars, but there was a heavy assault rifle that was kind of similar to this in style in the first game. That was like all that I used when I did play it.
The same here.
Yeah, and this looks like it's, yeah, okay, so like slower rate of fire but higher damage. I'll take that. That's fine.
Yeah, it's better for range as well.
I guess I kind of like that it's the same gun but slightly mod. Like, it's not actually a mod, it's the same gun, but just the fire rate's different. Like, I guess that's, you know, quote, realistic. It's just somebody flipped a switch on the gun. Because we're not playing Arma where you can actually change the fire rate on all these things. Or I guess technically PUBG now, right? That's the reference now, is PUBG.
Yeah. I mean, this video could come out like a year after this, and then that would still probably be relevant.
I mean, it's only gonna be more relevant when it comes out. Game isn't out yet.
I'm talking about PUBG.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, PUBG isn't out. I mean, it's PUBG isn't out yet.
You're right.
It's in early access.
You're right.
It only has
You're
one map.
God, I hate early access.
But this
I hate the
is
term
this
early
is a
access.
case where it's okay, I guess. You know.
As long as it comes out of early access.
Well, I mean, like, but it's still
a good game,
The
don't
point
get
is
me
that it's
wrong.
still a robust enough game that nobody cares. Like,
Yeah.
people love that it's just one map. I mean, I guess I don't know. They don't love it, but it's the fact that the map is big enough that people feel like they know it. You know.
Game's big enough to get knockoffs, that's for sure. Oh boy, I've played some of the what's Fortnite. Yeah, some
Yeah.
of its battle royale game mode. Doesn't look anywhere as fun.
Well, the fact of the matter is that, like, I mean, PlayerUnknown's is a ripoff because people have been trying to make those battle royale
Yeah, no,
modes in
absolutely
games
no.
for ages.
When they
PlayerUnknown was a
only-
modder for Arma, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not saying that he started it because he super didn't start it. But I'm just saying, like, the thing is with
There's been
Fortnite,
an increased amount of ripoffs.
an increased amount of ripoffs, and Fortnite uses the same UI and everything.
Really?
Like they just rip the game off.
haven't
and put
seen
it in
any of
their
the
own
footage of it.
Engine. But it's not very fun, honestly.
No?
No, it's free on PlayStation, but
Fortnite is?
Fortnite Battle Royale specifically.
Okay, just the sub-game mode.
Yeah.
Oh, to get people to try that because of the hype and then pay money to get the rest of the game because,
Yep.
ooh, this is fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I see
but
it. I see it.
It's not super fun. If you haven't played PUBG, it's probably fun, but...
Have you played PUBG?
No.
I was going to say, your computer's
I haven't
on
played.
it. Don't you be silly.
No, not yet. Okay, I haven't played it, but the big thing is PUBG.
Oh, that's
has,
an explosive on impact. I
yeah,
thought it was
it's
going to bounce off
impact
the wall.
grenade. Thing is, PUBG. What really has it going for it in longevity is you get the battle points after each match or whatever, and you use it. You get cosmetics and whatnot, and you can also sell your cosmetics to other people for real money and whatnot. That creates kind of an in-game economy.
Yep.
Which we have seen, like,
Work.
is successful. It works. But in Fortnite, there's no incentive because you don't gain any rewards for winning or losing or playing.
It's just the joy of the game.
Yeah, if you win, you, like, instead of having your standard...
Is that friendly?
I don't know. I guess.
Is that a tripwire?
Yeah, some people have, like, there's a
That's
augment.
awesome.
I know, I love tripwires, but I guess it's this guy's. But the thing is, in
No, great.
in
Whatever.
Fortnite Battle Royale, the only difference is if you win, if you spawn, like, whenever you spawn
I
at
think
the
I have a lot
beginning of
of
the match, instead of having a standard, like, Breath of the Wild style glider, you have an umbrella. Like, that's it.
In Fortnite? Because it's
Yeah.
all cartoony and
Yeah.
silly. Oh, no.
But it's like,
Keep falling off the roof, man.
but it's like there's no character customization. You spawn in randomly.
There's no character customization in a game that
No.
cartoony?
Nope.
Huh.
Not in the Battle Royale version. No, it's literally a person that's played it for 100 hours is going to have everything the same as somebody that's played it like,
Interesting.
for the first time, except for maybe the umbrella spawn in, which of course doesn't really change anything, and nobody can even tell because everybody just
Yeah, you
spreads
don't
out.
see it. I don't know. I haven't played any of PlayerUnknown's, but I've watched quite a bit of it, and I like it. I think I would play it if I had time or a PC that could run it.
If my laptop wasn't actually exploding right now, then I would do it.
Live on stream right now, it's
Live on
exploding.
stream. I went. Oh boy, I have a story about it. So I went to Mexico recently. My mom's a travel agent, and she was going there for a meeting, and she could invite one person. So I tagged along because she had recently broken her leg, and I needed to
Oh.
wheel her around.
That was both for the broken leg and for me getting shot. You see, it was tied in.
But I knew I was going to be spending the vast majority of my time in the hotel room, so I was like, I'm just going to bring my laptop. So I brought it along. I got it. I watched some anime, played some Maple Story because I'm a weeaboo. And I'm a weeaboo that
Played Maple
once
Story.
Maple Story is this god awful
I'm familiar
garbage.
with what it is. That's why I said you played Maple
It's
Story.
one of those things where it's like every year and a half I go back and play it for like a week, and that's it.
Okay, whatever.
So I've gotten it out of my system now. But anyway, I was there. I played it. So upon firing up my laptop, because my laptop's old and really bad, and I haven't properly taken care of it, admittedly. But it's been on the fritz for about 5 years now. And anyway, I fire it up, and I'm like, all right, let's get this going. And then there's this horrible, like, clicking noise coming from the inside of my laptop where I assume the fan is, and I look in the vent, and there's, like, white particles coming out of the vent of my laptop, and it was running real slow. It was doing all these things, That was kind of sad, honestly.
Oh, come on.
That should have killed him.
Whatever,
But
doesn't matter.
I kind of fixed it, and I was like, all right, this is fine, or whatever. This is fine. So, the only reason I preface it with that is I assume this is the cause of what happened at the airport later. So, trip's over, had a good time. We're in Mexico, we're leaving, I'm about to get on the plane. And because I've got a beard, everywhere that there's a random checkpoint, like a random check, what, random?
Yeah.
I always get stopped, especially in Disney World, but whatever, I accept that. I'm not going to get mad at them.
Because you have a beard? You blame it on your beard?
I blame it on my
People
beard.
are suspicious of you?
I blame it on my beard, and also I'll have the look of somebody who's never interested in anything. But anyway, I accept that. I'm like, whatever. Okay, so just go ahead and get this over with. So I'm sitting there, and they're checking all my bags, and they're doing the check. I don't know what you call it, but it's basically they have a little piece of paper, like swab kind of thing, and they rub it on, like a suitcase, and then put it in a machine, and it scans it. So they do that to my laptop, and they're just chatting it up in Spanish, and of course I don't understand a lick of it. And I'm just sitting there, and it starts taking a while, and I'm just sitting here. It's been about 10 minutes now, and they're still just chatting it up and doing the same thing with my laptop over and over and over. And the captain comes out, and he's talking to me. He's like, yes, this shouldn't be too much longer. He's like, yeah, two flags have popped up on your laptop.
2 flags?
That's the word he used for it.
Yeah.
Like he could speak English, but it wasn't the most.
Come on!
Ooh, yeah.
What? They didn't fire a couple of times that I hit the button. Whatever.
It's pump action, so it's like
Okay.
right.
But even the first time, I felt like it didn't fire. I guess there's like a wind up time for it being available.
Right.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Do
To
it.
save the day here.
Do it.
Is that tickets up there? We have one respawn left.
Life. There's one life.
All
left.
right, here we go.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But anyway,
I thought I was gonna turn the tide there.
he was like, yeah, 2 flags have popped up, and I was like, oh, I was like, is everything okay? He's like, yeah, no, it's gonna be okay. He's like, I don't know what you did. Maybe you were playing with fireworks, or you shot off your friend's gun a few times. But he's like, but
You're on a list.
I guess. But
Why would you be on a list? What did you do? Was it the batteries, the bomb batteries that you told us about in Final Fantasy VII?
Oh man, nobody remembers that.
Nobody remembers that because nobody watched Final Fantasy VII.
So maybe in a new playthrough I'll tell that story
Nah.
again.
Yeah, listen, if you want to know about the story of the time that Joey found a bomb in front of a church, you have to go watch the Final Fantasy VII playthrough. I'm not going to say which part. You have to watch the whole thing.
I don't remember which part.
It's not on this channel. It's over on the Frustrated Jacob channel.
But yeah, it ended up taking about half an hour, and eventually they just cleared me. So I still, and they never gave me any details. I just assumed from my laptop acting up the way it did, I assumed that caused something to show up, like on their sensors.
Oh, I'm in the middle of this match. This match is ongoing. Okay.
Yep.
I was about to run over to the castle. This is so weird. I didn't leave that lobby, did I? I don't understand what's going on with that. Look, I didn't even get killed by the flame guy. I got killed by the flame trooper, rocket trooper, whatever.
Are they about to win?
He can't pick it up, like you said.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Here, I'll head over there with the shotgun. No, I have the Uzi. No way. I'm using the heavy instead. Whoa. Okay, no, we're over here. Or did it? No, I got reset. Okay, good.
The enemy has the package.
I got reset, so we'll go inside here
Good
and
stuff.
give it a shot. No, we're up there.
And see,
That's
that's
the
why I
basement.
think
that was the Ray's vision.
That's
basement.
why I think this game I would probably do better with a timer-based system, because it basically is just a timer-based system at this point, since it was that close to winning and it just got reset.
Get behind me!
First order has picked up the package.
All right. Oh. That was weird. You were getting. It looked like you were getting a lot of hit markers.
Yeah, it looked
on
like I was landing a lot of hits on the guy, and then nothing happened. That was very strange.
Grenade, countdown!
Maybe.
Nope.
Oh.
Get a kill with a grenade in a video game? Pff, not likely. Is that a trip mine?
No, it's just one of the scan darts. I don't know. Going back to like the variety of gameplay things in different games, that was oh boy, English is a good language for me to speak.
Oh yeah, we have about 3,000 more vowels than we need. It's nice.
but grenades in video games, like, it amazes me how much of a drastic difference. It's the same thing as the argument with flamethrowers earlier, as, like, a grenade is either...
The best or just terrible.
What was that?
That was a thermal imploder.
Oh, God. That's not... Well, like, what class has the imploder?
I have no idea. It was a pickup in the last game, I'm pretty
Right.
sure. But I don't know how you get it.
Ooh.
Maybe that's the pay to win.
That was not a detonator.
Maybe
for
that's
sure.
the pay to win.
I'm sure it's an augment for somebody.
Or you know what it could be? It could be the planted explosive that the heavy can have.
Yeah,
Maybe that's it.
That could be it.
I thought for sure that I saw in footage somebody killed by a thermal imploder, and I was like, I remember that from the previous game. But
I still, yeah. Oh man, in the first game, the imploder was so good. I remember.
I imagine it's the same, but just harder to acquire.
I remember in the beta, in the first game, I got 4 kills. Like once I just tossed it and got a quad, and I was like, yeah, this is good. But grenades, like, oh.
I heard you carry Fisher sound alike. I know they're stealing the package. Give me just a minute.
Like, I think back, especially to Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare original, you played a lot of that. The grenades in that game, you could toss them all the way across the map, and
Yep.
they had, you know, like...
People knew, like, aim for this antenna on this roof and you'll land it in their spawn.
Yeah, exactly. In MW2, that's how it was with grenade launchers, and I know because I, like, for Search and Destroy, I knew all of the, like, spawn nade maps.
And to be clear, for those who are not familiar, Search and Destroy was a mode where you only have one life.
Yeah.
So killing somebody at spawn in that game is an extra special kind of cheese.
My group that I used to play the game with, a lot of times we would have one-man army, which one-man army is an ability in that game where you don't have a secondary, but you can switch your class instantly. So like, realistically, if a lot of people used for explosives, since you only had 2 grenade launcher shots, you would shoot both of those and then use one-man army to refill your grenades. But a lot of people, like, there'd be 6 of us, and a match would start, and we would all shoot, you know, two grenade launcher shots off at the beginning towards their spawn, and then switch to our normal classes. That was a fun time. There was at least one match where we killed everybody, like in the spawn, like for one round doing that.
And you turn slow when you got that thing out.
Yeah,
Which, I mean,
yeah.
it makes sense, but wow, you turn very slowly.
It seems like you got a good spot.
Yeah. I mean, they can get around from behind me, because, I mean, when I was following the package, and the guy I followed him through here, so, I mean, it's not like they can't reach me, but, if they keep just trying to rush the marker on the map without paying attention to the actual layout, then yeah, I may be good up here for a while. Except we already won, so it doesn't matter. Whoopee! The artifact, I assume, from the fact that it's a little wooden chest, is it's supposed to be Luke's lightsaber, because that's what they find in the basement in Miles' castle.
Is that really worth sacrificing all these lives?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And it isn't presented as such in the movie. They still didn't. It's great. So it's not his green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. I know you don't know this movie super well, but I know you've at least seen him.
Yeah.
We watched Empire and Jedi a while ago together. But so it's not his green lightsaber. It's his blue lightsaber that used to be Anakin's lightsaber.
Okay.
The one that was in his hand.
Spoilers for all of you out there that haven't watched Star Wars.
The one that was in his hand when his hand got cut off on Bespin.
Spoilers for all of you people out there.
And the lightsaber goes flying away, remember?
Yeah.
In Luke's hand?
Yeah.
So why? And then the fact that
That's why it's so important.
Han asks the person and says, "How did you get this?" And the person goes, "I'll tell you the story another time."
Oh my gosh.
I could tell you of the Traveler and the battles and all of his other wonderful things that happened off screen in Destiny. I could.
Could, but you're not going to.
Destiny 2, did you get that?
Yeah.
He said with a deep sense of regret in his voice.
Listen, it's because I'm a hack fraud who's a filthy, hypocritical liar who got Destiny 2, because he's the worst.